guys, it's me, Christy, and today's video is showing you how to create a design in Silhouette Studio design software. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do that, and it's in conjunction with the video that will be up on Friday. So I'm doing this because I'm going to be creating either a stencil design or a vinyl design. I'm not really sure which one yet, so that I can put on my garden flag that I will be showing you guys how to create on Friday in Friday's video. I do want to say that if you do not have a Silhouette or a Cricut or any cutter, plotter, die cutting machine, whatever you want to call it, I will be showing you in Friday's video how to do that. Okay, so don't feel like I left you out. I will completely have something for you so that you can create a design to put on your garden flag. And then I'll show you how to create the garden flag and all that fun stuff. So this is for my die cutters / plotter / whatever machine cutting software people. Okay, so I'm going to create a very basic image. I don't know if this is the image that I'm going to use on Friday. It probably will be, but I'm just going to create a really basic image because I don't want to get too far in depth with the Silhouette software. If you want to see a video of me going through basically all the different things that Silhouette Studio can do and all that stuff, I'll be glad to do a video on that, but that is not this video. Alright, so I'm going into my little library, and you can search images online if you don't really have a lot in your library or you don't want to buy images. You can find a lot of this stuff online, but just Google search it. I suggest typing black and white images because they're the easiest to trace and everything. So actually, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so whoa! Going on here. Alright, Google. Let's do a black and white frame. Okay. I don't want one with a lot of detail here. Okay, I'm just going to go with this one, even though this is not the one I'm going to use because I'm not really in love with it. That's okay. That is okay. So we'll go to open, and we'll go to desktop, and we'll go to these images and pick our image. It comes up here. Okay, so from here, like this image, if you go to cut, it's just not going to work. So you have to do a little fixing first. So I'm going up here. I call this my blueberry jam sandwich because I feel like it looks like a piece of bread with blueberry jam, even though I think it's a butterfly in there. And we're going to go to select trace area, and you're going to put a box around your image. Now, you see it's automatically going to trace that. Well, you can fix kind of a little bit if you see like the lines are a little wonky or whatever. You can go in here and play with all this stuff and, you know, whatever, make it intense or whatever. So we're going to go here. If you just want to trace the outer edge, it'll just trace this outer edge, but we want to trace the whole thing. So we're going to go up here to trace. We will remove the regular image, and bada bing, bada boom. We have our image. There we go. Alright, so now it's ready to cut. I'm not going to use this frame. I don't like this frame, but I just want to show you guys that for those of you who may not have images in your library. I have this little frame right here that I'm going to use. So we'll just put him right here. And then I like to go ahead and color in my images. I just like the way it looks better, but you don't have to. We're going to go over here to the little text tool. We're going to go inside here, and then we're going to pick our font, and I kind of know what font I want. So alright, so we're going to put him here. Once again, I like to color in my little images. Alright, now I'm going to select all. So you see there's a box around the frame and there's a box around the D because they're two separate images. And right now I can move them separately, but I don't want to do that. So I'm coming down here and I'm hitting this little, it says group selected shapes. I'm going to do that and now they're connected. So if I go to move it, it's moving the whole thing. Then I'm going to go down here to the text box again and I'm going to put establish 2011. Hello. 2011, and then once again I know what font I want to use. And we're going to color in our stuff again. Alright, so that's my image. I'm going to group them all together again. That's my image. I'm happy with this. This is what I'm going to put on there. You can add more. You can do whatever you want. So if you're cutting on vinyl, look at your vinyl. Figure out what part it's going to cut on. I would say most, if not all, heat transfer vinyls, you're going to cut on the back side of the vinyl, the side that is actually going to be on the material. So you're going to have to reverse your image. If you're cutting on freezer paper for a stencil, you'll put the sticky side or the texture side of the freezer paper down on your mat, and then you'll cut on the top side so you don't need to reverse your image. But if you're doing vinyl, you will. So what you're going to do is you're going to select your little guy, and you're going to go to Object, and then Mirror, and we're going to flip horizontally. And when we do that, it'll flip our image. So our image is now flipped. When we go to cut, it'll cut just like this, and that'll be great. If you're using signed vinyl, which you shouldn't be using on this project that I'm going to show you, but if you're using it on something else, usually signed vinyl you cut on the front of the vinyl, so you won't need to flip it. I just wanted to say that for future projects. So yeah, our image is flipped. I'm going to move it over here, and we're going to go to our cut settings, and I'm going to leave it where it's at. I think it's on, I don't know which one it's on. Alright, you might be seeing as I'm clicking there's no difference in the change. There is a difference. Obviously cut edge, it's cut the edge, it cuts it just like the edge of everything. Cut, it's kind of cut into everything if there's overlap and all that stuff. So that's a whole different video, like I said, but we're just going to cut right now because it's fine. We're going to go down here, and we're going to go to the material type, and we're using heat transfer material smooth. And you can actually probably use this exact same setting for your freezer paper. Sorry, I had to bring it far up. So once you have selected that, you keep scrolling, and it'll tell you what to set your blade depth to, and it has your speed, your thickness, all that stuff. I've never had to change this for vinyl, so you should be good to go. And then you'll send your silhouette, which mine isn't hooked up right now, and then you'll go start. I'm not showing you actually how to put the stuff in your machine and all that stuff because I figure if you have a Cricut or a Silhouette or whatever that you probably know how to do that already. So I'm just showing you this part. And then once it cuts out, you're pretty much good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something. If you guys have any questions at all about maybe layering or more in-depth designs, let me know in the comments. I will answer them. If you want to see a video of anything else with the Silhouette Studio software, I'll be more than happy to make a video of that as well. Also, stay tuned for Friday's video because we will be putting everything together and creating an awesome garden flag. Like, it'll be awesome. You'll want to do this. You'll want to learn this. So stay tuned for Friday. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share amongst the many social media sites. Don't forget to like this video if you liked this video. And go ahead and leave me a comment letting me know what you'd like to see for future videos. And if you have any questions, like I said previously. Alright, well that is it for this video. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, adios.